everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Charlene. Today I'm gonna do a drugstore only look, this look that you're seeing right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna challenge myself to just use drugstore products today, including the tools, and everything will be linked down below, so just make sure to check that out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and let's get started. So the foundation that I found at the drugstore is the NYX Bear With Me Blur foundation. This one I got in the shade Caramel. It's really hard to color match at the drugstore, especially when all you can see is the packaging, the color on the packaging, and that's what you have to trust. This is pretty close. The undertone is a little warm, so if you are close to my skin tone, just beware of that, but this does blend out beautifully, and yeah, it just blends right into my skin. So I'll just use a little bit of this product here. It's a very moussey consistency. Hope you can see that. And you can see that it is on the warmer side. And I accidentally did build this up a little bit. I put on too much product and it was teetering full coverage. And me, I don't like full coverage. I'm definitely more of a medium coverage, or I prefer medium coverage over full on my skin. So definitely you can build this product up like I did accidentally. I'm just gonna go in with, and the tools that I'm gonna use today, I'm gonna try to use all drugstore tools. So the brush that I'm going in with is the buffing brush by Real Techniques. And I'm just gonna buff this foundation into my skin. And as it says on the packaging, it's called the Blur, Bear With Me Blur, and it really does blur out your complexion. So if you are on the oily combination skin side, you'll really like this because it really does blur out. It does not leave your skin feeling greasy at all. But it does do a really good job blurring, and I'm going to continue to use this product here because it's a good one. It's a good one from the drugstore. Love it. Okay, so for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Essence Keep Me Covered concealer. This one is in the shade Warm Buff. I do like to go a couple of shades lighter than my skin tone because I do like brightening with concealer under my eyes in the areas that I use it. So just gonna do that. I love the applicator on this concealer here. It's a flathead tip. It just makes it really nice to apply this product. Just gonna put this on the areas that I like to apply concealer. And like, it does look a little light, but I'm just gonna buff that product out with this Real Techniques. It's called a contour brush, but it is the perfect shape for under eye concealer. I'm just going to blend this out. And this concealer, again, for the drugstore, I'm really impressed. Like, it just blends out so easily, so seamlessly. Like, you can see, like, that took no effort at all. It is a lightweight concealer, so if you like full coverage concealer, you will need to build up with this product a little bit. I wish they had more shades, but aside from that, no, not mad at this concealer at all. I'm just gonna put in a little bit more just under my eyes, just so I can brighten a teensy bit more. And I'm just gonna blend that product out. Just like that. Okay, we have our foundation and our concealer on, and just gonna set that concealer in place. I still really like the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This one is in the shade 20 Light Medium. I haven't found anything that I like more than this, and I have been using this for a few years now. I did pick this sponge here, like a velvety sponge. I used this once and I might continue to use this. It actually does a really good job setting your face. This one here I picked up from Amazon. I got a whole pack of these for like under 10 bucks. So it's still on the affordable side. I believe you can find these in the drugstore as well. I think Elf makes one. But yeah, no, I'm gonna continue using this sponge. I think I do prefer it over my Beauty Blender. All right, so we are set. Our face is set. So I'm gonna do some eyeshadow today. I didn't do any eyeshadow in my last video, but I do have an affordable palette from the drugstore that I can share with you guys. So this one is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. That's what it looks like there. This palette is in the Warm Neutrals. And those are the shades. So this palette, I do like this palette. There's definitely some improvements that can be made with this one as well. You do get, if my math is right, I believe you get 16 shades in this palette. So a lot of different shades here for different looks. Some things that I would note about this palette is that it doesn't have that dark brown shade, you know, dark brown to like really smoke out your eye look. It has this shade here, but you can go darker than this here to really smoke out your look. I'm just gonna go in with this shade here, just as a transition shade for my crease. Just gonna put that, just what am I trying to say? Wind wiper? Windshield wiper? You know. Just back and forth motions on your crease. All right, and then just to darken the outer corners of my eyes, I think I'm just gonna go in with the shade above. I'm just gonna go in with that shade there, just to warm the outer corners. I'm just gonna put it just at the edge. Not gonna bring it in. Just gonna pack it there. I don't get a lot of fallout with this palette either. Like, I usually do eyeshadow before makeup, or I try to, so I can, you know, wipe away any fallout that happens like under my eyes. But so far with this palette, I don't have any fallout under my eyes so far. Guys, I don't have a drugstore option for a fluffier brush than this one here to blend out the edges. So what can I do? I have this fluffy brush from Farrah. It's by Farrah. It is the 35E, I believe. I don't even know where this brush came from. I think this is this is from my BoxyCharm subscription when I had that. But I'm just gonna blend out that harsh line there. Yeah, I do like this palette because you can wear these shades every day, right? Like you can wear them in the daytime, nighttime look as well. Very good assortment of colors to play with and create many looks with. All right, again, I'm running into that brush problem. I need to get more brushes for eyes, so I will definitely do that. But I am going to just go in with this shade here just to pop on my lid before I put a shimmery one on, just to make that color, make the shimmer pop a little bit more, because like I say, the shimmers don't pop as much as I would like them to. So I'm just gonna put the shade on my lid. And I'm just using another Ego Tools brush. This is the shader brush. I don't have another option when it comes to drugstore brushes, so I'm just making do with what I have here. Then I'm gonna go in with a shimmer. I'm just gonna use my finger to apply it. Which one do I want? I'm gonna go in with this shimmer here. That one. Just gonna apply it with my finger. Just on my lid. All right, and still no fallout under my eyes. So not a bad palette for the drugstore. Not mad at all. All right, and with that, we just did a really basic eye look. I love warm neutrals, so this palette is definitely up my alley. I'm just gonna take the other end of the fluffy brush, the Eco Tools fluffy brush there, and I'm just going to try to pop some shimmer. So I'm gonna go in with that shade there, and I'm just gonna pop that under my brow bone just to make this look pop a little bit more. So you can see, I would prefer a little bit of a more of a shimmerier shade to highlight my brow bone. I always find myself reaching for another palette when I'm using this, just so I can do that and pop a little bit in my inner corner. Not a bad palette though, by any means. All right, so we have our eyes done. We have our base on. I am going to line my eyes. I am going to use the liner that I have been using. Again, like I've been using this, I don't know, for about a year now. It's the L'Oreal liner signature in the shade Brown Denim. I do prefer a brown liner on my waterline. It just, I don't know, softens up the look a little bit than your usual black liner. I always have to take a brush and just place it, and then I can easily apply my liner. I don't know why. Just like that. The under eyes are lined, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and line my upper lids, and I'm just going to use the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is in the shade Black. This is a great drugstore liner. Like, it has that brush tip, so it makes it really easy to apply for beginners. Like, I have no issues applying liner with this brushy tip here. When it's a stiff pen, no, I wouldn't suggest a stiffer pen, but this one here, it just has that brush tip, just like that. And it just makes it so easy to make that wing. I'm just gonna line my eyes, and I will be right back. All right, so I quickly just lined my eyes, and I'm gonna go in with some mascara. And for mascara, I think everybody and their mother talks about this product, but it's the Maybelline Sky High mascara. Guys, this mascara, if you haven't tried it, go and try it. It is amazing. If you want a mascara that lengthens, separates, and curls, like this mascara does that for me. Like I say, my eyelashes, they could be better. But this is what we're dealing with. And this does that for me. It does lengthen and curl my lashes. Like, just looking at the tip, you don't think that it's anything special. Like, it's a, like the bristles are not long, but this is great. I'm just gonna apply some on my lashes, and I hope you guys can see the difference between my lashes. So yeah, I don't have long lashes by any means. Like, you can probably barely see it, but look, like, it did lengthen, because I don't have lashes, okay? I don't. And for the price, like, this is not a bad mascara at all. Love it. This one I have here, it's in shade black. Just gonna go ahead and do my under eyes as well. But it's great for under eyes as well because the brush is so thin that it really does a good job coating your under lashes. Oh my god, I forgot to apply eyeshadow on my bottom lashes. Ugh. Sorry guys. But we're gonna let this dry and try to do some eyeshadow under the lashes as well. But bam, right there, like, just opened up my eyes. Love, love, love this mascara. Just gonna let that dry a little bit more. I'm gonna try to put some color under my eyes because I should have done that before I put mascara on, but it is what it is, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze my face. The drugstore bronzer that I have been using is the Makeup Revolution bronzer. It's the Mega Glow bronzer. It looks like that. It is in the shade it's in the shade 02 Warm. And look how much product you get. This is a nice big palette, big bronzer from the drugstore, and I think this is like under 10 bucks as well. Like, it's amazing. I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques brush. Like I say, I think this is the contour brush, or like I said in my last video, because I used this brush in the last video, but I didn't know what it was called. But I believe this is the contour brush. It was in the contour and highlight palette with Eco Tools. I'm just gonna take this brush here. Just gonna take some product. I'm just gonna warm out my face. Warm out, warm up, bronze my face. So if you are close to my skin tone, this is a great bronzer. The product just blends so nicely into your skin. And just like that, we are bronzed, we are contoured. Just gonna bring that up to my forehead and under my chin as well, just to give us a little bit more warmth, more color. So we have bronzer on. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some blush. The only blush that I have from the drugstore is this Milani blush. It is in the shade Dulce Pink. It's a nice blush. It is very powdery, and I prefer a more buttery type formula for my blushes, if that makes any sense. But this is definitely on the powdery side. I will swatch it a little bit, but see, that's the color. You would think that it doesn't show up on your skin, but it does. I'm just going to take the Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just going to put that on my cheeks, or just above that contour line. Now, when I swatched this and just put it on my hand, like, it is very glittery, and so if you don't prefer that glitter blush, I don't know if I would recommend this, because me personally, I don't like going out into the sun and my face is just glittering. I don't prefer that look. So yeah, just be cautious of that with this blush because it is glittery. But so far, but it applies really nicely and it's a very nice color. Very nice blush. Right. So there we go. Our complexion is pretty much complete. I'm just gonna do some eyeshadow under my eyes with mascara on. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go in with that first shade there that we used. Just using the other side of the fluffy brush. Man, I wish these, oh, I can't see. Oh, that's testing my eyesight. But yeah, just the other side of the fluffy brush, just the smaller side. I'm just gonna buff that product under my eyes. And yeah, like I say, do this before you apply mascara. But we're gonna do with what we have. We're just gonna make it work. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in with that darker shade that we used before. Just gonna smoke out the outer corners. We are done with the eyes, the face. I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips. So the lip liner that I religiously use on a daily basis, whenever I'm going out and I need to do my lips, I use the NYX Urban Cafe lip liner. This formula is just so buttery smooth. Oh, I need to sharpen this pencil. But like, it is buttery smooth, so it doesn't drag on your lips, and it is the prettiest brown shade. It's perfect for lip lining if you are closer to my skin tone. Okay, so lips are lined. I'm just gonna smack my lips together just to blend out that lip liner a little bit more. And then the lip stick I'm going to go in with, I have a couple that I really like for my skin tone. And if you are closer to my skin tone, I would recommend these two lipsticks. They are by L'Oreal. So I have the Nude 181 shade here, and this is a really pretty like pink shade. Like, I can just put it on my hand here so you guys can see, but it is like a nice pretty pink shade. I hope you can see that. Yeah, so if you're looking for a pink lipstick from the drugstore, this is a really good one. 181 Nude Intense is the color of that one. And then the other one that I really like for my skin tone is the 755 Spiced Cider. This one's by L'Oreal as well, and that's what it looks like there. So this is man, my lipsticks, they could look better, but that's what it looks like there. It's a more of a, like a warmer, like a rosewood type color. And that's the color that I'm just gonna put on my lips today. And the formula of these lipsticks, they are so comfortable. It's like you're wearing a lip balm, but really you're wearing a lipstick. And yeah, if they were pigmented, it just leaves that really nice sheen on your lips, so it's not too matte, not too shiny. Guys, this video, it's all over the place. I know I've been sick and I'm just trying to film, get a video up, so bear with me through this. I did forget my eyebrows again, so I am just gonna go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This one is in the shade Ash Brown, and whenever I do my eyebrows, this is the one that I use. It has a very thin tip, and it's like perfect for drawing on those little hairs where you need it and filling in where you need it. My hands look crazy, but like, oh god, that there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brows real quick because I forgot to do this. It does make a big difference to fill in your brows. Don't be like me and forget to fill in your brows. Do it. It makes a big difference. All right, so brows are done. We're just gonna go ahead and set this whole look in place. I am gonna use the e.l.f. Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. I don't know about the blue light. I don't know what that does, but this is a very good setting spray from the drugstore. Ooh. And I definitely prefer more, you know, hydrating facial mist setting spray. I don't like the ones that make your skin feel like glass. No, those ones are not for me. But this one does not do that, and it does keep your makeup in place for a really long time. Yeah, so this look is pretty much complete. If you want to go out without any lashes on, you know, this is it. This is the completed look. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on some falsies just to finish this off. For my preference, I'm gonna use today the Ardell Demi Wispies. This is also a very good lash. And I have used this before, so I'm just taking the glue off. And yeah, the lash glue that I use from the drugstore is the Duo Strip Lash Adhesive in the dark tone one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply these lashes off camera, and I will be right back. Right, so lashes are on. We're just gonna let that glue dry a little bit, but I hope we didn't forget any products. But yeah, no, that's the completed look. We did all of this with drugstore products only, and it just goes to show that you can achieve a high-end look, you know, just by using products at the drugstore. Everything that I used is going to be linked below, so make sure to check that out. Again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Join my little family here and ring that little bell just so you don't miss my new videos. I know I have 2 beauty videos up now, but this channel is also going to be fashion and lifestyle as well. So yeah, get ready, get excited. Lots to come in the next few weeks. Again, thank you so much for watching and sticking through this entire video if you got to the very end. The fact that you are watching me on YouTube just means the world. And yeah, I love you guys. I will see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye!